Good morning, everyone. This is Hafiza. I'm studying BTech in Srinivasa Ramanujan Institute of Technology under this team of Electrical Electronic Engineering. Today, I'm here to give a presentation on how costs are divided into fixed or semi-fixed cost and running cost. And now I'm going to another slide. And now I'll speak about introduction part. In power systems, understanding cost is crucial for economic and operational efficiency. And first one is fixed cost, next one is semi-fixed cost, and third one is running cost. And first one is fixed cost or stable expenses like infrastructures investments that remain constant regardless of electricity production. Next one is a semi-fixed cost, vary slightly based on conditions such as maintenance or administrative adjustments. And third one is running cost. Running cost, on the other hand, are directly tied to electricity generation, including fuel and operational expenses. And another point is analyzing these cost types helps optimize resources allocation, pricing, and sustainability in power generation. And I'm now going to fixed cost. Fixed cost remain independent of both the maximum demand and the number of units generated. These costs include annual expenses of the central organization, interest and capital invested in land. And next one is the salary of high-ranking officials. And some point is since these expenses do not vary based on the power generation levels, they must be covered regardless of whether the plant is operating at the full capacity or generating fewer units. And now I'm going to another slide. And some other points of fixed cost. They are costs that remain constant regardless of the amount of electricity generated. They include expenses like construction of power plants, equipment utilization, land acquisition, depreciation of assets, salary of permanent staff. Fixed costs are incurred irrespective of the operational status of the power plant and the typically significant investments. And next one is semi-fixed cost. Semi-fixed costs are dependent on maximum demand but remain independent of the number of units generated. This include interest and depreciation on capital investment in buildings and equipment, taxes and salaries of management and staff. Since the maximum demand determines the size and utilization cost of the power station, semi-fixed cost increases as the demand on the station grows. And some other points of semi-fixed cost. These costs are practically fixed but may vary with certain conditions or level of production. For example, maintenance and repair cost, administrative expenses that scale with production changes. And last one is insurance cost, which can fluctuate based on usage or a risk level. These costs are not entirely fixed but does not vary directly with every unit of electricity produced. And another cost is running cost. Running costs are also known as operating cost. Running costs depend slowly on the number of units generated and include. And first one is fuel cost, and next one is lubricating oil expenses, and third one is maintenance and repair cost, and fourth one is salaries of operating staff. And some other points of running cost. Running costs are also known as operational cost. These are expenses directly related to the generation and supply of electricity. They include number one is fuel costs, and some example is coal, gas, oil, etc. And next one is variable operation and maintenance cost. And last one is water and chemical usage in a processes. Running costs are proportional to the amount of electricity generated, making them variable depending on the plant activity. And last one is conclusion part. In conclusion, understanding fixed cost, semi-fixed cost, and running cost in the power systems is essential for effective economic planning and operational optimization. And some other point is Fixed costs involve large stable investment that don't depend on production. Semi-fixed costs have a flexible nature tied to certain conditions, and running costs are directly proportional to electricity generation. By analyzing and managing this cost, stockholders can be improve efficiency, determine compact competitive pricing, and ensure the sustainable operation of the power systems. Thank you for giving this opportunity.